Hello, welcome to my channel. This is going to be my first story time because I kind of want to see how it goes. So, at this moment, I realized that talking about it can make things happen. I got a little story for you guys and it's spooky. It's that sleep paralysis thing. See, I don't want to mess with that no more. Not that I wanted to, it just kind of came to me. Let's just get started with the setting and all that. So, I remember I was in ninth grade. I remember, yeah, because I had a whole paper wrote out about it. But then I just, ripped it up because I just thought that was following me. So anyway, yeah, I got some notes on here. Yeah, I was in ninth grade. And I remember that night, I was having a really hard time sleeping. I don't know if there was a presence in my room, a negative entity or whatever these people want to call it. I don't know. Anyway, it was really hard to sleep. I can't remember if I was feeling scared or anything that night. And the thing is, I didn't really think about scary stuff. I would watch scary movies here and there, but I wouldn't be thinking about it all the time and be like, oh yeah, something's gonna happen to me like I do now. But anyway, I was having a really hard time sleeping that night. And when I did fall asleep, I had a weird dream too. I had a dream someone was chasing me in the woods. And every time I ran, I kept falling I just couldn't get up. I was like, Anyway. So, yeah, I was having a dream about being chased. I forgot what that means. Let me look that up. So, if you're being chased in your dream, it means you're avoiding a problem or an issue or a person. Oh, probably avoiding homework. I don't know. So, yeah, I wake up. And I'm laying like this, and I'm on my stomach, so I have my hands under my pillow, and I'm laying like this. So and I started sinking in my bed, I was thinking I feel like someone was pushing me under, and it felt like I had 10,000 pounds on me. It was so scary. I promise you, it was the worst thing I ever went through. I do not put it through. I do not put it on my worst enemy, and I stand by that. I can't even talk right now. Anyway, I hope talking about this don't make it happen to me. Because, every time I would talk about something, it would end up happening to me. Off track. We're off track. Okay, we're off track. Anyway, so I was sinking into the bed. And I just felt my body just going... this is the bed. It was just, the bed was, eating me. I look over to, this side of my room, which is, the right top front corner or whatever you want to call it. And I said this big freaking... black figure that's freaking 16 feet tall. You could tell it was a person, but a really super oversized person. He was skinny and he had these long nails, and I don't think it was Freddy Krueger because I don't believe in that dude. Okay, you know what? I don't know what it was. Anyway, every 5 seconds he would take a step. I remember that, and I tried to close my eyes to not see it, so I was closing my eyes really, really tight, but then I could see through my eyes. It was so weird. I really still don't really understand what sleep paralysis is. I definitely know that's not a scientific thing teachers in psychology want to say. I'm just no, this can't be scientific. It can't be. Anyway, the tall figure finally came over to me after a good while, and he's just standing over me, and he has these glowing blue red eyes. I don't know how to explain it. Kind of a mixture of blue and red, but they weren't touching. The colors weren't touching. They were just kind of I don't know how to explain it, but he was looking down at me, and it was so scary. I just felt everything just was closing in on me. I really thought I was gonna die that night. That's how scary it was. And I don't put this on anybody. I still don't I had sleep paralysis 4 more other times, and I'm starting to I'm kind of used to it, but you can't really get used to it. It's always this feeling you get so strong and negative and scary. And it would always be those nights where I don't where I feel I'm getting farther away from God or something like that. Or when I talk about it a lot. So I hope this right here don't make it happen because it's so scary. So the guy, he's standing over me like this. Not standing over me like this. He's just standing over me like that. Pretty much just looking down at me. And I'm scared now. I'm looking up at him oh God, oh God, oh God. The only thing I could really feel that I could move was my eyes and my mouth. I couldn't move my hands really, or I just didn't try. Yeah, I don't think I tried. And he's like, I remember he like puts his hands around my neck and he just like starts choking me, and it got like really, really hard to breathe. And I was like, oh God, I'm gonna die. And then I remembered, no, you can call on Jesus. So I started calling on Jesus. And I called on him for like, I called him 6 times. I think like maybe on the 6th time I said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, instead of just yelling Jesus. And I came up. But when I came up, I just like flew up. I flew up. And like I was like screaming or something. Like, because when I screamed, it was like, something like that. It just came out really weird. It was like a really weird sound. I was like, ah! Yeah, it actually kind of sounded like that. And I come out of the whatever sleep paralysis thing, and I was so scared. It's like I could kind of feel like everything. It was still heavy in my room. Like I could still like feel something was in there, and I was just so scared. Like I didn't even sleep that night at all. It was like, oh heck no, I just couldn't sleep that night. And I didn't like the night, of course, that night, and then the night moving on into the next day, and then I finally went to bed because I was sleep deprived. But anyway, yeah, that was scary. Yeah, that's my video. I keep yawning. My eyes are watering. I don't know if it's because I'm yawning or I'm scared. Anyway, yeah, that's the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video.